Hey, viewers and viewers, my name is General Red Strategist, and welcome back to So Being Hunted, episode 370 now. So, back here on this map actually that I had in the previous episode when I was doing a podcast-style episode, because I'm doing another podcast-style episode actually for this one. I haven't settled on a challenge to do yet, just because I've been having a recording session actually this Saturday afternoon. It's a Saturday afternoon, incidentally, ladies and gentlemen. In fact, actually it's not afternoon, it's evening, technically, it's 8:30. So I don't know why I'm saying afternoon all of a sudden, but yeah, having a bit of a recording sesh today, since the afternoon, that is. And, oh man, I've been recording a lot of Danganronpa V3. I just thought, you know what, I might as well record a bit of Sir whilst I'm at it. Just an episode to go into the queue and all that. Just before I decide to call it quits on the recording session. So here I am, playing around. Just thought I'd do another podcast-style episode and all that, you know. But yeah, Danganronpa V3, I've been recording a bit of that. That's been going very interesting so far. Been carrying out the final investigation in that game, about to go into the final trial, which, actually, you know, by the time this episode goes out, I don't know, I think you may well have actually, those Danganronpa episodes might have already gone out on the channel and all that, which would be good if they have, you know, you can all go watch those. If you're not watching Danganronpa, it's certainly worth a watch. The only issue with it is that, thing is, I've played all of the Danganronpa games so far, and I'm close to completing V3 at the moment. So, if you've never seen Danganronpa before, it might be worth you going back to my Trigger Happy Havoc playthrough and starting there, since that's the OG Danganronpa. Yes, for anyone interested. But that's actually not what I was hoping to talk about in this episode of So Being Hunted. I actually had a completely different topic of conversation, which we'll get on to now. So, you know how often I've talked about YouTube before, channels and things that I like to watch, stuff like that. And I'm pretty sure I've talked about Game Grumps before on the So You're Being Hunted series during various past podcast-style episodes. So there's various Game Grumps series I've watched. But you know what they've actually started doing recently, which I've really been keeping up to date with? They've actually started playing Super Mario Maker again. Some more Rubber Ross levels. Fantastic stuff. For anyone who doesn't know, years and years ago, when I'm guessing Super Mario Maker first came out, Game Grumps did a massive fucking 100 episode Let's Play, just playing various Mario Maker levels that people had made and stuff like that. And the first sort of, 10 to 20 episodes, or however many it is, they spent looking at the levels created by one of Game Grumps' own staff, old Ross O'Donovan, aka Rubber Ross. And, Rubber Ross's levels had a bit of a reputation for being brutally hard. Let's put it that way. I mean, the thing is, Aaron Hansen is not a good game player anyway, to begin with. He's the sort who, rages like crazy when things aren't going his way. And it's funny, you know. You think some of my rage in some of my Let's Plays is bad. Now, Aaron Hansen, he's the one who really knows how to rage when gameplay isn't going his way. But, so they've come back to Mario Maker and they're doing more of Rubber Ross's stuff. And so it's quite interesting. And it's been interesting actually watching those ones. And the thing is, I must say, I really enjoyed the Game Grumps Mario Maker series, because I've watched a lot of it, the original series they did, of the 100 episodes or whatever. Because the beauty of Game Grumps is, you know, back years and years ago, a lot of their Let's Plays, the actual episodes were only, 10 to 15 minutes long? So bite-sized episodes, you can get through quite a few of them in a single day, which is really good. So I was watching loads of those, and more than anything, I think what I really liked about watching the Game Grumps Mario Maker series was just watching, basically, them play through all these different levels that people had created, and just seeing how creative people would get with some of their level design and whatever else have you. And there were some really interesting ones out there. And of course the beauty of it is, it takes a lot of assets from a whole variety of past Mario games. And so the beauty of that is, you know, you can have one level that looks like something that could have come from a really old Mario game, whereas another level could be using assets and visuals from a more recent Mario game. And as a result it looks like something that would have come out in more recent years. And that's why I just enjoyed really playing through that series, watching through that series on YouTube. Because it was hella interesting to look at the designs people had made for some of their Mario Maker levels. And on top of that, watching Game Grumps play them with their trademark brand of humour made it even better. So I really, really enjoyed that. But that's actually got me thinking as well about the kind of franchise of Mario more generally. Because, I've talked about other kind of big gaming franchises before here in my So You're Being Hunted series. For example, one of the big ones I remember briefly talking about in an episode was Sonic. And that's a franchise which I've not really ever played before. I've never played a Sonic game all the way through. Obviously, quite some time ago, I did a one-off post 1,000 subscriber special where I played part of Sonic Generations, and that's probably the only time really that I've ever dabbled in Sonic. But like I say, that was just a big one-off video, and I only played through probably a small section of the entire game. And in much the same vein as Sonic, Mario is a franchise that I've never actually played before. I've never played a Mario game, interestingly, and yet I watched all those Mario Maker videos. And sometimes I wonder, much like Sonic, am I kind of missing out, perhaps? I mean, admittedly, Sonic is one of those franchises which I've talked about before, in terms of it's one of those things which sometimes I feel like I can't quite take seriously because it's this cartoon hedgehog. But certainly in the more recent Sonic games, it's like he's incredibly edgy. I just think of it and think, what the hell? I don't know. But I mean, that's just my thoughts. Sometimes I kind of think, though, about Sonic, because there are a few Sonic games that you can get on Steam, apart from Sonic Generations. Maybe one day I should go back to Sonic Generations and actually do a proper Let's Play of it here on the channel. Just to say, so that I can say I've completed a Sonic game. Because that's the thing. I, did that one-off video that time, years and years ago, a post 1,000 subscriber special for Sonic Generations. But other than that section of the game I played in that video, I've never gone back to that game. I've never played any more of it. And, I wonder if maybe it would be worth going back to it. Because apparently Sonic Generations is one of the Sonic games that is actually generally quite well rated, even though it's a 3D one. And I know 3D Sonic games have a bit of a checkered record in terms of how good they are. But apart from Sonic Generations, you can also get Sonic Forces, I think, on Steam, if I'm not mistaken. Sonic Forces is another one that actually, you look at the Steam reviews, a lot of people do like it. So maybe that's one that's worth checking out. But, putting Sonic aside, Mario, franchise I've never played before. And yet I'm sure if I was to ever play a Mario game, I'd probably enjoy it a lot. Because, it's a very traditional platformer, cartoonish, and me, I do like my platformer games. That's the thing. I sometimes find with people and kind of discussions about platforming games on the internet, a lot of people either fall into one of two camps. They either fall into the Mario camp, or they fall into the Sonic camp. And of course, there's probably sort of people who maybe are in both of those camps. But when I was a kid, I was in neither of those. I hadn't played a Sonic game, I hadn't played a Mario game. I was very much in a different camp. I was in the Rayman camp. That was the platforming franchise that I liked. And admittedly, I haven't played all the Rayman games. I played Rayman 2, The Great Escape, I played Rayman M, I played Rayman 3, I've played Rayman Origins, a couple of videos of which I've done here on the channel, just with Phil. But incidentally, for anyone wondering, I have completed Rayman Origins before, years and years ago in the past. So that one I have played all the way through. So, yeah. I know you can get Rayman 1 on Steam, I think. Or is it Steam or is it on GOG Galaxy? It's one or the other, or maybe it's on both of them, I don't know. But Rayman 1, that's maybe a game that would probably be worth picking up and playing, just so I can say I've played the original Rayman, the one that started it all. But yeah. Part of me wonders if there are any ports of Mario games that are available on Steam. Because it'd be interesting if there are. You never know. Because I've always kind of looked at games like Super Mario Maker, and I've always thought to myself, I would love to be able to play that. Just to play levels that people have made. Because I'm sure it would actually be quite fun. But of course Mario Maker, I think, is only available... Is it on... Which console? Is it Mario Maker? Nintendo Switch or something? I don't know. It's probably available on more than one, but we'll see. So yeah, part of me's tempted to go onto Steam and just have a search through and see if I can see on the off chance if there are any Mario games. I doubt there will be, but who knows? Maybe, maybe not. But yeah, Mario, fantastic stuff. I mean, Mario is such an iconic franchise, though, isn't it? God, getting gas coming up my throat from my tea. Oof, there we go. Just eat some food. There we go. You know, it's such an iconic franchise with all its beautifully colourful cast of characters. You know, whether we're talking about Mario or Luigi, or we're talking about Princess Peach, Toad, and of course, yeah, Bowser and his family. You see, I was always under the impression, you know, because I actually don't know a lot about the Mario franchise, and for a long while, I always thought that Bowser was very much just the kind of singular villain of Mario, until I discovered eventually that there is a character called Baby Bowser, or Bowser Jr., as he's sometimes known. But apart from him, there's apparently like a whole cast of Bowser-like characters who are, I don't know if they're supposed to be related to Bowser, or if they're just meant to be like Koopas more generally. Like Lemmy and Ludwig and Roy and all these. All these weird and interesting characters. Ugh. But yeah, speaking of Mario, do you want to know what this is a bit of an abrupt change of topic that I'm about to go through here, but do you want to know what one of my favourite Game Grumps animations on YouTube is? Search for Game Grumps Shigeru Miyamoto animation, and it'll probably come up, first result. It's a slightly, how shall I say, politically incorrect humour, but it's funny. It's Aaron Hansen doing an incredibly stereotyped Japanese accent pretending to be Shigeru Miyamoto. But man, Game Grumps animations, some of them are really funny. People are very creative and all that, and it's really fun actually watching some of them. Shallow clubbing over here, no tourists. Alright. Yeah, that's actually really just the main thing I wanted to talk about in this episode. Talking about Mario a little bit, even though I don't really know a lot about it. You know? But that actually does raise an interesting question, you know, any Mario fans out there in the audience? Tell me about Mario. What sort of Mario games did you play? Which ones were your favourites? What did you like about them? Was it the fact that they were so colourful and bright and humorous and innocent in a way? Were there any Mario games which you would say do not play, any you would not recommend to someone who would be interested in them? Things like that. Because, you know, it'd be worth getting people's thoughts, I do think. Right? Yes, I think so too. Well, there you are. Also, you know, leave your thoughts in the comments if you want to, about Sonic Generations. Is it a game that you'd be interested in seeing me actually go back to here on the channel and doing maybe a potentially full playthrough of? Because from what I understand, Sonic Generations actually is, the levels in it are basically meant to be based on levels and maps from other Sonic games. So, who knows? Might be interesting. I believe it does kind of set up its own story, though. That's the thing, right? What about Sonic Forces, ladies and gents? Is that a game you'd be interested in seeing me playing? I don't know. Apparently Sonic Forces, I think, is the one where you can actually design your own Sonic character. Something like that. I don't know. I don't know too much, ladies and gentlemen, about it, but there you go. Alright, well, tell you what, I think we've been recording for a good amount of time there. So, even if it's just a short episode, it's good for me. It's good for a bit of filler content on the channel. Well, there you go, everyone. So, hope you'll join me for episode 371 when I get around to doing that, which hopefully might be a new challenge. Who knows? So, yeah, Facebook and Twitter links down below, along with a link to my propagandist channel, blah, blah, blah. You all know the drill by now. Like, comment, subscribe, etc., etc. And I'll see you next time. Goodbye, everybody. Clearly it didn't go well. Oh, jeez. Well, hello there. This is the laundry room, apparently. Yeah, we always seem to get fan service every so often, don't we? Katoa slyly crept into the laundry room. I can't speak all of a sudden. Oh right, we're getting all the fan service, it seems. To her chagrin, the captain and the doctor are already there, both with disappointed expressions. Oh, hey guys, what brings you here?
This is all your fault!
Okay, Sarah's just going straight for the B word, it would appear. You bit! Erica stretched out an arm in warning.
What the hell?
Yeah, I was going to change this one. Yeah, I saw the security video. We know what you did. Oops. It was just supposed to be a prank, you know. It wasn't supposed to be all that mushy. I just wanted to cover you guys in a dry flour, you know, like in those old prank videos.